One afternoon, a Roblox player named Alex entered a new game called Voxel Block Builder. The world looked simple at first. Endless green fields stretched in every direction, and a large flat building area stood in the middle of the map. Around Alex, dozens of players were already placing blocks and building strange structures. Some players were building small houses, others were creating towers, and a few were even trying to build giant castles. A message suddenly appeared in the sky. Building challenge begins now. Every player had limited blocks and limited time. Whoever built the most impressive structure would win. Alex looked around and quietly opened his inventory. He only had a few basic blocks: wood, stone, and glass. Some nearby players laughed. "Look at that guy," one player said. "He only has starter blocks. He's definitely a noob." Alex didn't answer. Instead, he placed the first block carefully on the ground. One block, then another, and another. At first, his build looked very small compared to the huge towers others were building. But Alex wasn't rushing. He had a plan. And if the plan worked, his build might surprise everyone. As the building challenge continued, the area quickly filled with massive constructions. One player built a tall stone tower. Another player created a huge golden statue. Everywhere Alex looked, giant structures were rising higher and higher. But Alex was doing something different. Instead of building upward, he started building downward. He carefully placed blocks around a small hole in the ground, slowly digging deeper and deeper. From the outside, it looked like Alex was doing nothing interesting. Some players walked past him and laughed again. "Why is he digging?" someone said. "This is a building challenge, not a mining game." But Alex continued working quietly. He placed stone walls underground, added small tunnels, and built hidden rooms. Soon, his underground base started taking shape. Half of the challenge time had already passed. Most players had finished large structures by now. Tall towers reached into the sky, colorful houses filled the building area, and giant statues stood proudly in the center of the map. Alex finally climbed out of the small hole he had been working in. Above the ground, it still looked like he had built almost nothing. A few players pointed at him and laughed again. "Time is almost over," one player said. "And he only made a hole." But Alex smiled. He placed a small wooden door over the hole and added a few simple decorations around it. To everyone else, it looked like a tiny, boring house. But behind that door, his real build was waiting. And nobody had seen it yet. Suddenly a loud sound echoed across the map. Final 60 seconds remaining. Players rushed to finish their builds. Some added final details to their towers. Others quickly placed extra blocks to make their creations bigger. Alex calmly opened the small wooden door and stepped inside. Below the ground, his hidden base stretched through multiple underground rooms. There were glowing crystal walls, long tunnels, secret doors, and a giant central hall made of polished stone and glass blocks. Soft lights illuminated the entire underground structure. It looked like a secret underground city. Alex quickly placed the last few decorative blocks. Then the timer reached 0. Building challenge complete. All players gathered in the center of the map as the judging phase began. One by one, the game camera showed the different builds. First came the giant tower, then the golden statue, then the colorful houses. Players clapped and reacted to each structure. Finally, the camera moved toward Alex's small wooden house. Some players began laughing again. "That tiny thing," someone said. But then the wooden door slowly opened. The camera moved inside. Instead of a small house, it revealed a massive underground base filled with glowy. The entire server watched in silence as the camera explored Alex's hidden build. Room after room appeared on the screen. Secret doors opened. Long tunnels connected beautiful underground halls. The judges finished reviewing all the builds. Then the final message appeared in the sky. "Winner, Alex." Fireworks exploded above the map. Players who laughed earlier were now cheering and clapping. Alex's simple idea had surprised everyone. Sometimes the best builders don't build the tallest structures. Sometimes the smartest builders build the most creative ones. And in Voxel Block Builder, Creativity always wins. After the fireworks faded, the players on the server began exploring Alex's underground build. One by one they entered the small wooden house and walked through the hidden door. At first they only saw a simple staircase going down. But as they continued walking, the underground world opened before their eyes. There were glowing crystal corridors, long tunnels connecting different rooms, and even a huge underground hall with glass walls and shining lights. Some players ran through the tunnels in excitement, while others stood still, amazed by the creativity. "Wait, there's more over here," one player shouted. Another secret door opened into a hidden room filled with decorative blocks and glowing pillars. The entire base looked like a secret city hidden beneath the ground. Players who laughed earlier were now apologizing. "I thought he was a noob," someone said. "But this is the best build on the server." Alex simply smiled. He never tried to prove anyone wrong. He just built what he imagined. And sometimes, imagination can create something incredible. Soon the server timer announced the end of the game session. Players slowly returned to the main lobby, but many of them were still talking about Alex's underground city. Some wanted to learn how he built it. Others wanted to try building something creative themselves. Before leaving,
all the past and the pettiness.